Hello, it is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It is a Thursday crossword, which means we're going to be solving something thematically interesting or complex or tricky. Who knows? We'll have to find out. And this thematically interesting, complex, or tricky edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Adam and Annette Noble, Emma Smith, Noah Bezanson, and, as always, of course, the indomitable Showmaster and the incredible Horan family. So thank you so much to the five of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They keep this whole thing going. They sustain the channel and support the series, and I'm very grateful to them for that. So thanks to those five, but thanks to you as well if you're a patron. Thanks to everybody who is. And if you'd like to support the channel in that way, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field underneath the video. And there you can find the bonus videos available to patrons. And have to do this week's Boswords Fall Themeless League competition puzzle, so I have to get on that the next couple of days, so look forward to that, and all the other bonus videos. Thanks as well to everybody who's subscribed to the channel, commented on videos, liked videos. Those things are all very helpful, so thanks for that. And finally, there's the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which you can join via a description field link as well. It's a nice, friendly chat community over there. Check it out. All right, let's get on to the puzzle, which is a collaboration by Jeffrey Martinovic, a brand new constructor, debut constructor, and Jeff Chen, very much not that, I think over 150 puzzles to his name. So an incredibly prolific New York Times crossword constructor. And let's see what these two have cooked up. Let's start. Oh, it was edited as always by Will Shorts. Can't leave that out. Let's start solving. The class of 26 in 24, say. They would be sophomores, I suppose. So second year students. Let's see. Let's just make sure I'm right about that. Award of distinction on a diploma. Summa, as in summa cum laude, for instance, a word of distinction with respect to your, is that your grade point average? I assume that is referencing. Let's see. 7 foot 1 inch 4-time NBA champion. Probably Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, he's certainly very tall. And he's a basketball player whose name I know, so that helps. Cylinders like the 20,000 plus housed in London's Musical Museum. Wow, I've never actually been here. Are they organ pipes or something? Cylinders, I have to assume cylinders. What would it be? I don't know. I can't think of the way it would go in this direction if it were organ pipes. Evidence that one is going into labor. Question mark. Okay, well, the way it's written, you'd think this refers to someone about to give birth, going into labor, but I suspect not because of the question mark. So maybe something to do with a labor union because of how this is starting with evidence that one is going into labor, a union vote, maybe. Oh, that could be it. Do we think that's possible? Let me look at the letters on this. Crosses on vote. To admit to something. This doesn't look like. Maybe not. Maybe that's not what it is. What about this? Not chili, like chili. Hot chili. So hot and spicy. Forte and Strong once worked on it for short. Oh, SNL? Right. Will Forte, I know that name. I'm not sure who Strong is offhand, but I think it must be Saturday Night Live. Okay, what about this? Unlikely patron of a vegan restaurant, a meat lover. There you go. So, is this piano something? Piano. What cylinders? How do I not know this? Piano. Are they the... I don't understand how I can't think what this is. I'm not sure. Sorry. I can't think of cylindrical parts of a piano, except for incidental things like the rods that connect the pedals to the mechanism, but that seems really, doesn't seem interesting enough. To admit to something, to cop to it. There we go. So bean in Egyptian cuisine, a fava bean. So its approval is often sought in brief. Fed, or for some kind of financial, I don't think that's right. Bottom of the barrel material, the dregs, literally found at the bottom of, a barrel of wine or something, and And obviously we use that term mainly metaphorically these days. But it's approval. Oh, the FDA. You could seek FDA approval, right, for the Food and Drug Administration. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, one who sells space or time informally. Oh, and this is evidence that one is going into labor. A union card. There we go. There we go. Same basic idea as what I was looking for, but a different actual answer. So an ad rep sells space or time. Ad space on the radio or something, and add time. No, add space in a newspaper or something, and then add time on television or the radio or something like that. Okay. Unfold as a series of events would be to unfold, to... Not sure. And we have age circled here. So this will be somehow related to the theme. Sorry. I'm completely blank there. Sudden contraction, a spasm. So if your body has a sudden contraction, it could have a spasm. Sixth notes, question mark. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. I think that's probably what we're looking for there, laws. Toddler on Family Guy. Oh, I'm trying to remember any of the character names from Family Guy. I'll recognize it with some crosses probably. Let's see. Find another person to play. Find another person to play. Does this mean in a game or in a sport or in a musical piece, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, that's so weird that I just can't think what this could be. Sit on the throne is to reign, as a king or a queen might. Result, if something results, it ensues. That could be the answer. Find another person to play. Recast. To play a role in a play or a film. That was one of the meanings of play that did not come to mind. So there we go. Okay, so you recast a role. So to result probably is to ensue. High-level advisors are, I'm not sure, capos maybe, or I'm not sure. Chemical kickstarters. What am I trying to think of here? The chemical kickstarters. I keep thinking of the word enigmas because it fits here, but that's obviously not the word I'm trying to think of. It's just what keeps coming to mind. Aoki of Golf. Oh, I think I've seen this name. Esau, maybe? Not 100% certain about that. A wise guy could be a guru, maybe, sort of, a sage. What Tupperware containers do helpfully, they nest often for easy storage. So high-level advisors are... I don't know. I'm really struggling with this little corner of the grid, and I'm not entirely sure why. I just can't seem to piece this stuff together. Unfold. Oh, to play out. Oh, right. Okay. So we've removed age from this word. We've removed the circled letters from page layout, I guess, to make play out. So what is that? Yeah, I guess we don't yet know what this means. I'm trying to figure out if the bit with age in actually still has any meaning, because often it will, and then you take it out and then it means a different thing. But I don't see what this would mean. Anyway, maybe this is Esau with an A here. Oh, czars. I see. Yes. Okay. So czars in this spelling, which I think is considered to be a less accurate transliteration of czar from Russian, which would more properly be transliterated TS. But in any case, specifically in the U.S. government context, czar is often used as someone who's appointed to a high level to kind of oversee some particular policy. Oh, enzymes. There we go. Okay. Maybe I was trying to think. I think I was trying to think of catalysts or something, and my brain wasn't going to the right place. Enzymes. There we go. Those are the chemical kickstarters. Okay. So toddler on Family Guy. Oh, Stewie. That I think is correct. One getting into a cab, perhaps. This might be referring to a cab as in a Cabernet, a wine. So a wine enthusiast, a wine lover, a wine aficionado. What would fit in 6 letters? A wine drinker, a wine Still nothing. Wine sipper would technically fit. That's the first thing I've said that would fit in 6 letters, but I don't know. Not in so many words, you might say. And Jennifer Egan wrote A Visit from the Goon Squad, the book, so there we go. Clearing as device storage. Sing. Essing. What? Okay. Still something I'm not understanding here. Does it have something to do with this eon? Erasing? Clearing as device storage. It would be erasing. Oh. I bet we'll have era over here. Oh, so does that... Oh, yeah, we never looked at this clue. I never looked at this. Make do is to manage. So we've taken the... Right, I see. We've taken the age, it goes over here, and that allows this to be play out. Similarly here, we have erasing, which is clearing as device storage, and the era goes over there and will be removed from something in order to result in something that means astonishes. Over here we have eon, and so these are all periods of time. So an age, an era, an eon. These are, sort of indefinite but relatively long periods of time, and eon being particularly long. So unscripted comedy, and then over here we have armada ship would be a galleon. There we go. And it looks like it's interesting. In the bits that have the letters to be removed, it doesn't seem like the grid answer needs to actually be a legitimate word or phrase. At least I can't think of... Oh, no, page layout. No, never mind. That is a phrase. It's not a word. I was trying to make it be a word, but no. Page layout is a perfectly legitimate phrase. Sorry, you must have been wondering what on earth what I was missing there. I don't know. Anyway, page layout. Okay, that's so they're all going to be valid phrases. And then man, of course, and gall these are phrases as well. Okay, so beside, along, alongside something, beside it, along it. Scots refusal could be nay, so no in Scottish, you could say. Blank scouts, Girl Scouts, there we go. Okay, cylinders, right, what are these? Piano, oh, piano rolls, like from a player piano, those are cylinders, with music in a sort of, I don't know what you'd call that, in an almost kind of braille-like manner. The notes are extruded off the cylinder. Okay, here we have, is it Raina Gorbachev, former Soviet First Lady? I think that's her name, Raina. I'm 60% sure certain this is right, not completely. No, it isn't. Is it Raisa? It's one of those names that's kind of in my mind, but I can't quite accurately pull it. Anyway, because this would be Sao Paulo, so the city in Brazil. And then an opera piece could be an aria, a featured song for a singer in an opera. And astonishes could be, well, it'll probably end with an S. Astonishes. No, I'm not sure. Blank Seokjin of K-pop's BTS. The slightest clue. I don't know anything about BTS, I have to be honest, but I know that they exist at least. I recognize the name. So Tanner's applications could be... Tanner, I assume this is someone working with leather, but I guess it could be someone... Oh, no, it's not. It's someone... Is it someone suntanning? I was going to say lotion, but that doesn't fit here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Fish in a dragon roll. Edel. Must be in a dragon roll and a sushi roll. Gaming company with the Yakuza franchise. Well, I do happen to know that the Yakuza games are published by Sega. So there we go. So what is this? Astonishes. And here we have recover. To recover is to heal. So sure astonishes. It astonishes her. My thought shock earlier was, I still feel that that's the best thing. Opera piece. Maybe it's not aria. Maybe it's an act, but spelled in a, I don't know, sort of, this is how it would be in French, maybe Italian as well. I don't know. I don't quite understand this. Tanner's application. So yeah, maybe this would be lotions then. I think this might be right. Unscripted comedy could be unscripted comedy. Ad lib or improv. Oh no, it's Act One. Okay. I was just on the. It is improv. Improvisation is unscripted, often comedy, and it's just a piece of an opera. One of the pieces is Act One. All right, that just really caught me off guard, I suppose. So here's Kim. That makes sense. It's a very common Korean name. Okay, so soaks up could be sops up, like bread and gravy. Organization sued by the state of New York in 2020, based on the film. It must be the NRA, presumably the National Rifle Association. And then a 1978 Nobel Peace Prize recipient. Sadat, I suspect. Club mixer, sodas, and I think this would be club soda. So here we have Anwar al-Sadat, and then here we have, I assume this means, because club soda, club mixer, or does it mean in a club you might order a drink with soda as your mixer? I'm not 100% certain which way this is going, which way this is meant to be read. It would be strange if it were soda because it's called club soda, because you wouldn't mix club soda and soda. I don't quite get that. It's a mixer that you could call club, but no one would ever say mix it with club. That sounds strange. So it must just be that it's in a club. I don't know. I don't quite get it. Maybe someone can tell me. Anyway, Val-de-Marne, that is a French department. I do happen to know that. There's a region in France. And here we have Enterprise Holdings holding. So this must be, so I think this is referring to Enterprise and Alamo, which are car rental agencies. It must be the case that the company that owns Enterprise also owns Alamo, which I would have assumed was a competitor, but I guess they're owned by the same entity. One getting into a cab, perhaps, is a wine taster. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, didn't think of that as one of my possible fills. Yo could be sup. Yo, what's up? And Disney title role for Liu Yifei. Is it Mulan? It must be Mulan. I'm guessing in the recent Mulan remake. Here we have takes in the paper, question mark. Oh, takes as in opinions, your take, your reaction, or your position. So there we go, op-eds, opinion pieces in a newspaper. War of words, in a sense. Some sort of battle, a rap battle maybe would fit, but there might be other possibilities, so I might wait. Scale abbreviation, pounds, I guess you could weigh on a scale. I'm in heaven sound, probably ah. I usually think of the relaxation version of ah as being weighted towards more H's, whereas the sort of screaming version to be weighted towards A's, but I know that some people disagree with that. I don't know which it is in this case, so I'm just going to have to leave the bookends and fill in the A or H momentarily. Orchestra section could be horns and certain section of instruments in an orchestra. Even if that's the case, you could say though that's the case, and these are both contractions. So even if contracted from even if, obviously, and then though contracted from THOUGH. And these might be, you might see these in poetry or something. Is yet to come, it lies ahead. There we go. So we've got the extra A's. And I know that to some people this looks better for this context. That's fair enough. You've got it your way this time. Bit of sporting gear with a bell guard. I don't think I know what a bell guard is, actually. If this were a rap battle, does that help me? I don't think it does just yet, anyway. Bartenders serving, perhaps. Not sure about that either. An ale, maybe, or something? Actress Sokolov of The Practice. I don't think I know this. I assume it's a TV show, but I'm not sure, and I don't think I know the name. Okay, to be of use is to avail. If you avail yourself, you make yourself of use. So maybe this is ale, actually, then. Bit of sporting gear. The bell guard. I still can't quite guess it. Is this maybe Elena or something like that? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's not an N. Bella, I don't know. Oh, right. This is Carla. Carla, maybe? Science fiction concept. Oh, right. Science fiction concept depicted 3 times in this puzzle. It's time travel. There we go, because we have literally moved measurements of time, not measurements, but sort of aggregations of time. We've moved them. They've traveled in the puzzle. Very good. So time travel. Excellent. All right. Actress Sokoloff of the practice does look like Carla. Deserved comeuppance. Oh, no, it's Marla, because this is your karma, your deserved comeuppance. There we go. To run through quite a few names to land on the correct one there. At least what I assume to be the correct one. To stray is to err, to make a mistake. And French region known for its Rieslings must be Alsace, which I'm not wine educated enough to have known that off the top of my head, but at least I recognize the French region of Alsace, so there we go. Salt flat once could be lake. Salt flat, as in the Great Salt Flats, so the sort of stretch of land that presumably was once a body of water, hence the salt. Lake what? I don't know if this is a specific name of a lake or if this is a category of thing that I just don't know it. It could be either. Indulges with 2. If one caters to somebody, one indulges them. Big name in digital documents. Oh, if I didn't have the cross, my first guess would have been e-sign or something like that. I don't actually know if that's a company name. Let's see. What do I think this is? I don't know. Besmirches. If you besmirch someone's name, you tar it. And more than a favorite. More than a favorite. I'm not sure. Adobe maybe, because Adobe makes Adobe Acrobat, which is often used, it's used to create PDFs and then also sometimes to sign them digitally. So I think that must be what that means. So, Salt flat once was a lake bed. I see. That makes sense. It was the bed of a lake, now dry. Okay, great. Good. Don't just sit there. Move. And then opportunity in Mars EG. So this doesn't refer to an opportunity in the sense of a possibility, but rather the Mars rover named opportunity. There we go. So more than a favorite. Right. Not just your favorite, your actual idol. You worship this person, perhaps. And then zippers on a snowy day are sleds. I see, because they zip around. They move quickly down a snowy hill. And good. That was the Thursday crossword, and not too tricky of a puzzle. It wasn't too complex a theme as far as Thursdays go, but it certainly required more active effort and thought than an early week theme, and that's part of what we expect on a Thursday. So fairly simple conceptually. We had our time travel concept, and we've moved 3 different ways to refer to periods of time. We've moved our age to turn page layout into playout and man into manage. We've traveled our era here to turn shoe racks into shocks. So I never actually read shoe racks. Yeah, so we've turned shoe racks into shocks and sing into erasing. And finally, we've traveled our eon to turn improve on into galleon and improv. So there we go. Those are all examples of time travel as far as this crossword goes. So nice solid Thursday, I think. Not too tricky as far as Thursday puzzles go, but let me know how you fared with this one. I'll pop into the Daily Solve Discord and see what the reactions have been. In any case, that was the Thursday crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for a Friday puzzle, straight solving, no theme, but maybe a bit of trickery and misdirection in the cluing. We'll have to find out. Until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.